There it goes. Alright guys, I tried to do a whole unboxing video for this knife and my daughter had different plans. So I got about a 15-minute video just trying to unbox this knife, and yeah. So anyway, you don't get to see an actual unboxing. Like, it literally just showed up today. Whoa. Anyway, so I couldn't make up my mind on a new knife for the channel. Something to review and unbox. And Mrs. was like, well, you've done a bunch of folding knives here lately, and I've been carrying Jumbo, whatever, Spyderco, the Knife Center exclusive, for quite some time now, and I love that knife. That knife, what is all over? Anyway, love that knife. So I couldn't make up my mind. She's like, well, let me take a look. Whatever, all right. Ended up ordering this knife through Knife Center. And it's not my typical kind of knife. I normally don't do tactical knives. Never served in the military, never, I'm not that tactical guy. I mean, yeah, I used to play paintball and airsoft, but I'm a woodsman. I hunt, I fish, I do bushcraft. So tactical knives, I normally don't really go over too much. But we were having a discussion that night, actually, about my SC4 with a buddy of mine who's, he originally was Army, went Army Ranger, left the Army, went into the Marine Corps, and did 4 years serving in the Corps. But he loves his SC4. And we were talking about my SC4, and I was like, dude, it's an awesome bushcraft knife. And he's like, it's a good tactical knife, too. I'm like, sure. It's one of those deals. Now, my SC4 is the S35VN. Love this knife. Absolutely love this knife. So, anyway, the missus got in her head, do a tactical knife. I'm like, yeah, how am I... What? Well, okay, all right, sure. You pick one out, I'll do it. To me, tactical knives are tactical. You use them to defend yourself or other uses. So I didn't, I actually had to do a little more research as to how to use a tactical knife. Now, I have an old K-bar. It's a K-bar. It's like having a buck 120 or a buck 112, or if you're going to have a knife collection, you got to have a K-bar. Did I ever carry it? No. I mean, I used it up in the woods. I modified it. I cut the back hilt off, rounded it off real nice, all kinds of stuff. Sharpened the back spine so I could strike a ferro rod with it. Blah blah blah. So anyway, this is, I saved my receipt that way I could tell you guys. This is the ANV M73 Kontos fixed blade knife. It is a 4.9-inch blade. Sleipner stonewash recurve buoy. Black micarta handles, which, no, they're green. Black Kydex sheath, which, that it is. And holy cow, this sheath. You want to talk about a tight-fitting sheath. Anyway. So, 1/6/2022 is when this was made. Made in the Czech Republic. Don't know much about this steel. This is the box that came in. Ooh, that's hard to see. Action, not verb. Verba. So, Anyway, the box is kind of cheesy. It is what it is. But it came with, and it was just wrapped in this foam that was glued. It's glued to the box. So, but I mean, it was all right. It did its job. It protected the knife, right? And let's see here. Babu. Can't read that. Congratulations on the purchase of your Action Not Verba knife. Knife assembled, signed by someone. Inspected by, signed by someone else. So that's kind of nice. I've had cards like this come with a few of my Bark Rivers, my White Rivers, my Winkler knife. You know, it's just a nice touch. That way you know it was actually hand inspected and everything else. But, alright, let's get to this knife. Now, there are a lot of different reviews on this knife already. Well, I think it's cool. Because it's actually part tank. I think that is a lug from the T72 tank. Which, me and my buddies, we used to spend hours playing tanks online. The sheath. Very, very functional. So, that's awesome. Big old drain hole. Big old drain hole. Now, this is what I mean about the sheath. Oh, wow. I mean, they do have a push-off ramp, but, oh, wow. I'm going to have to loosen that up or break it in. There you guys go. Now you can see the drain hole and put it against the ceiling. Big old drain hole. Molly compatible. So if that's a big thing to you, being a combat knife, I think it would be. But I really like the shape of this blade. I love buoys. Tactical. I'm going to have my buddy come over because he's trained in knife fighting and everything else. Now, I've done some sparring with him when it comes to knives, but of course we're using rubber knives. I actually learned a lot over the years through him and other people. That is really nice. Okay, let's see here. The M73 Kontos 1 sleep your... Oh, that's not a 1. That's a spacer. Whoops. Czech Republic. Now, I know nothing about this steel, so it's going to be really neat to see how this holds up. I might actually do a torture test on this knife, but it feels very balanced. Yeah. Can't do this when my daughter's home, so doing it now. Nice curved spine. The jimping feels a little harsh. Let me grab a glove. Now, for those of you who don't know, I wear an extra large glove. So, extra large work glove. Oh, that's nice with the glove on. Now, these are all insulated and everything else. They're winter work gloves. So you guys can see, I still got full grip. Like I said, extra large hands, extra large gloves. I like the fact that I can choke right up there and that nice big hilt is there. Especially for a tactical knife because you're probably going to do a little pokey stuff. Along with slashing. Wow. That grip feels awesome with the glove. And this is without the glove. I mean, it's a nice handle. It really is. I really need to get some better light in here, don't I? Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah. It's very nice. You know what? Where'd that receipt go? Let's do the gold paper test. Nice little sharpening choil there, not too big. You can really choke up, like for me doing bushcraft stuff. I think that jimping, again, it's not made to be a bushcraft knife. This is a no nonsense tactical knife. That jimping, yeah, you could choke up and do your fine carving, setting traps and whatnot. Wouldn't want to do it for a long period of time, or at least without some sort of like work gloves on. I wouldn't say go full insulated leather gloves, but at least like those mechanic work gloves or something like that. I think that would work. But that was me just dragging the blade. No pressure. Alright, let's go for an actual cut though. Oh, that is nice. So, does come paper cutting sharp. See if I can't feel. I feel a couple little bumps in there, but nothing like a strop would take care of. Ooh, I wouldn't choke up like that too much, because that choil is very small. I could see someone most definitely slicing your index finger. But yeah, no, I guess the part of this knife that's the actual tank part is the pommel, which to me that's just awesome. That's really cool. I'm sorry, but it is. Well, yeah, you could use it as a game knife. You could use it as a game knife. Again, not made for that. You can definitely come up here and do pinch grips, full gorilla grip, which I said that jimping's kind of harsh on the web of your thumb, the thumb and index finger right here. Ooh, I could see that being an owie. I mean, it's nice rounded. Everything's rounded on it. That's very nice. The micarta shaped like a Coke bottle. And the texture they put in here is really cool. I like that texture. I don't know why. It just looks really cool. I can't see the knife really slipping, but if you're up here and you hit something hard, I could see that making your index finger go, oh, I felt that. You know what I mean? Reverse. Very nice. Nice for a thumb cap. Like I said, I'm no pro. I'm good enough to hurt myself, but I'm no pro. So, anyone out there that's ex-military or whatever and has actual experience with tactical knives, put it in the comments. Tell me what you think. Yeah, I don't know why she wanted me to go down this road, but probably going to order one more tactical knife, and then I'm going to go back to some hunting knives or bushcraft knives or survival knives. I guess, I mean, no rattle. Wow. What? Wow. That's how tight this sheath is. Absolutely no rattle. Oscar, quit scratching. Stop. Stop. But man, that is... Ooh! If it's not Carolyn, it's you. Oh my goodness. Beautiful knife. I love the detail. The fit and finish is awesome. Again, it's really cool that that came from a tank. T-72 tank, if I remember correctly. Oh, come on, focus better than that. And it's not going to. I gotta get a new camera. That's all there is to it. Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. It's a beautiful knife. I'm going to see what I can do with it, and I'll let you guys know. Obviously, I'm not going to use it tonight. Man, that is it is a really cool looking knife. So if you're buying a knife just to look cool, or, well, not just look cool, you can use, yeah, I would say go for it. I mean, I got no complaints about it. I'm just not really sure how to use this knife. It's going to take some time to learn. So anyway, guys, as always, be safe. Keep your fingers out of the way. Keep your knife sharp. Catch you on the next one. Later.